Hello, and welcome to Homer for Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. Dautora saute ratobuen agatos Diomedes. Keklutinun kaiemeo dios tekosatru tonei. Speo me hosote patriam hespea tu dei dioi. Este baso te proacaion angelos eie. Tu stara baso poi lipeca cogiton asacaius. Autro me licion muathon per acadme oisi. Que satarap sapion malamermera mesata verga. Sun sudia deho. Sun soi dia tea hoi profras aparestes. Hos nun moi etalus aparistau kai me pulase. Soi dago rexo buneinin eurumetopon. Ad meten henru popos dugonega ega geneaner. Ten toego. Rexo cruson kerasin perikeuas. Ten toego rexo cruson kerasin perikeuas. Awesome. Okay. And after him, again prayed Diomedes, good at the war cry. Hearken thou also to me, child of Zeus, unwearied one. Follow now with me, even as thou didst follow with my father, goodly Tydeus, into Thebes. What time he went forth as a messenger of the Achaeans. Them he left by the Asopus, the brazen-coated Achaeans, and he bare a gentle word thither to the Cadmeans. But as he journeyed back, he devised deeds right terrible with thee, fair goddess, for with a ready heart thou stoodest by his side. Even so, now of thine own will stand thou by my side and guard me, and to thee in return will I sacrifice a sleek heifer, broad of brow, unbroken, which no man hath yet led beneath her the yoke. Her will I sacrifice to thee, and will overlay her horns with gold. Fantastic. That must be a very, very nice heifer, Tydeus, son of Tydeus. So there's some good Greek in here that we should review. First of all, this word here, right here, this is a very archaic form. Prophasa, right? This ending of the alpha, sigma, sigma, alpha, right? I guess here it's listed as Homeric, Ionic. But this sort of happens with, you see the alpha, sigma, sigma ending a lot. It's a very old form. But anyway, maybe that fits with the theme because they're talking about an old thing that happened, which is the standing by of Athena with Diomedes' father, Tydeus. Tydeus went to Thebes, and this is purported to be a Pan-Athenaic adventure down into Egypt because of the fact that, we have these pluralities, right? The Cadmeans and the Achaeans they're always described as two full nations whenever the war is mentioned. Excuse me. And, me likion muthon, interesting way to put it. Apparently the legend is that Diomedes Tydeus slaughtered all but one of the Kuroi that he came across when he was traveling to Egypt, which is kind of a bad thing to do if you're like trying to maintain relations. But so anyway, but ataraps apion. But when leaving, what's it called? He was minded for many, many bad things. Mala mermera, this is severe deeds, mermera. But it was with you, O goddess, right? And you stood by him steadfastly. So good for Athena. Nice. Other things that I think are worth mentioning here are, this is an interesting pair of words. Speio mai hosote patriam hespeo, right? Speio, hespeo, right? The obvious difference here is that hespeo, right, is, first of all, we have the epsilon here. We don't have the epsilon here at the start of the word. And second of all, we have this elongated syllable right here, eio, whereas here we just have eo, right? Obviously that changes for the meter, right? Haspeio, or speiomoihos, right? So it's speiomoihos, so long, short, short, long, right? As opposed to haspeiotud, long, short, short, long, with this being at the, in the short spot. And it just, nice thing to see in a single line. Overall, this is a really, really well written passage, which makes some people think it's written as opposed to, more authentic Homer as the other lines might be thought of. That's okay. Anyway, I think that there's probably a lot that could be said about the Melikion Muthon, right, that he bears to the Cadmeans. I'd be interested in knowing more about that. I wonder if there is other things that we can take away. But the last thing I want to mention is, this line here. This is a weird thing. Nin. You would think that this just feels, it's kind of weird. Soy dawago rakso bun nin eur. It just feels like it would be bun nin eur, right? You'd think that this would be a short iota, but it's not. And we have this accentuation on the first syllable. We have the circumflex on the first syllable too, which is also very interesting. Because usually circumflexii go on the final syllable. Interesting. But that doesn't happen all the time. But it's just cool to point out. And then finally, what else is cool here? I don't know. I love the word rexo, right? It's cool. Like there's it sort of like borders this middle line, right? Rexo is like just both to break through a city wall, and it's also to conquer an animal, slaughter an animal. So I think it's nice that the middle line here is unbowed, that being the unbowed heifer, right? Sleek is the word I think is used to translate einin. But what is einin? What is he? A year-old yearling, so it's young. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is an unbowed one, which has never never once been under the yoke of man, right? Or never a man has never yoked, put under a yoke. Hupos dugon. May that be a lesson to you all who have jobs. Don't ever put yourself under the yoke. Am I right? I don't know. Just obviously labor has a cost, and this is. It's interesting how that shows up when talking about things in Homer. Homer is aware of the price of labor. Anyway, okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will be with us tomorrow. Thank you so much, and take care. Have a great one.